Hey everyone, welcome back, y'all. We are back with our kids menu for the week of July 15th through the 21st. My meal plan is done on Tuesday. I am on Weight Watchers, so I have a totally different meal plan than my kiddos do. So you'll see mine on Tuesdays and you'll see the kids now here on Fridays. So with that being said, tonight is Tuna Casserole, so it is July 15th, and we're going to do some garlic toast for the kids as well. This is one of Philip's favorite meals on the planet, and I've been promising him to make this for a while, so we are making it tonight. Then on Saturday, we're going to do one of Tori's favorite. That's my oldest daughter, who is 23. We're doing homemade Chipotle bowls. Now, y'all, I have a Chipotle less than a mile away from my house. But let me tell you, there is no way I'm paying between $8 and $9 for one bowl. Y'all, look at the ingredients. It's super duper cheap. Make it at home. Like, seriously, make it at home. I make enough that the kids can have leftovers for the next day, and that's exactly what they're going to do on Sunday. They're going to have leftovers. I'm going to put them in burrito-sized tortillas. And just so you know, if I remember right, Chipotle takes 2 burrito-sized tortillas. They put one down, they put the other one halfway on top of the other one, halfway in, and that's how they extend it and make them huge burritos. So, you lay down one burrito, you take the second tortilla burrito, and you put it halfway into the first tortilla burrito, so it will extend out the length of the burrito, and do it that way. My kids, we just do one burrito tortilla. That's big enough for them. So on Sunday, they're going to have leftovers. Monday night here at the very top, they're going to have some sort of pasta. It might be a toss-up between either spaghetti, which is one of their favorites, Lazy Man lasagna, or they're going to do midnight pasta, y'all. And midnight pasta is amazing. It doesn't require any sauce. All it is olive oil in a pan infused with fresh parsley and fresh garlic. Then you coat your cooked spaghetti pasta or whatever pasta you would like to use in that, and then you top that with Parmesan cheese. You can top it with black olives. You can put croutons in it. You can pretty much customize it yourself. Italian pasta is over from Italy, and when chefs are really tired after they go home, they didn't want to mess up a kitchen. They didn't want to make big meals, so they came up with midnight pasta. So, pasta on Monday. Tuesday is going to be homemade soup and grilled cheese. I will make homemade chicken soup for the kiddos, chunky chicken soup. I'm going to make it homemade using egg noodles, chicken broth that I just bought, some fresh carrots, and do their chicken noodle soup that way. I'm also got some organic vegetable broth, and then I'm going to take some mixed vegetables and dump that into a pot as well and make homemade vegetable soup. Now, also with my homemade vegetable soup, if I don't use the vegetable broth, which sometimes I don't, I also have the lower sodium V8 broth. So, there you go, sneak peek. That's what's coming up for me for my next week's menu. But I'm going to make that for the kiddos as well. Then my kids love the homemade version of the KFC bowls. Y'all, we just get the frozen popcorn chicken at the store, and we air fry it. Then we make just the generic, nothing special, but we do make the loaded mashed potatoes, y'all. But it is the instant mashed potatoes. And then we add our butter, our sour cream, our chives, and our cheese to that. And then we just do some white country gravy, which I already have in stock. And we already do corn, which is either canned or frozen. And you know how you layer that in a KFC bowl. So, another suggestion, stop running to the drive-thru, y'all. KFC bowls can be made at home for less than $6 a bowl. Trust me, I make them for the kids all the time. For the kids that don't want to have everything piled in, Philip, who doesn't like mashed potatoes. I was going to say mac and cheese. Doesn't like mashed potatoes. He does his popcorn separate. He does not eat the mashed potatoes or the gravy. He just puts popcorn chicken on his plate with the corn. He separates it, and then I just throw in some mac and cheese for him on his plate. That way I can go ahead and customize his the way he likes it, because he doesn't like KFC bowls. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he's got a problem. And last but not least, we're going to round it out with breakfast for dinner. And we're not quite sure what we're going to do. We've got sausage in stock. We got bacon in stock. We got diced ham. I have got a bunch of eggs already in stock. We have things to make homemade French toast. We can do pancakes. We can do waffles. Y'all, we've got just about everything you need for any kind of breakfast that you might want. So that's what we have. And if you watch my last video, I spent $68 at Aldi this week. So here's something new I'm going to throw in here for you. There's my money. Here it is. We're going to move this sheet out of the way. Now this sheet goes up so that the kids will know what's for dinner every night, and they're not running around asking me every day, what's for dinner, what's for dinner. So I don't have a label on this envelope just yet. My son is going to recreate a bunch of envelopes for me. He's going to be starting to work on that today. I've got a lot of projects for him to work on for me. And yes, y'all, he gets paid to do it. So with that being said, just wanting to let you know that, quick recap, when I got the PEBT cards back in June for my kids, last year in April of 2021, the school had asked us all to fill out the PEBT card during the pandemic time that was going on. And some kids qualified for it. I was assuming not all kids qualified. But the deal was, fill out it, and if you don't qualify, don't worry about it. It was supposed to be helping the school. And I thought, okay, the school's going to get some money. Well, fast forward, over a year later, in June of 2022, so we're well past a year. We're like a year and 2 months past, and I get 3 cards in the mail. And I was like, oh my gosh, I really actually qualified. Y'all, I don't qualify for food stamps, but for some reason, they were giving them to all the students who had free and or reduced lunch. Well, hello, last year during the pandemic, the school gave everyone in every classification of financial stability the free lunch. So everybody in the school, I guess, qualified who filled out these sheets. So we did end up with $375 per child. That is Philip, Danya, and Jessica to spend on groceries. And y'all, we spent $1,150 last month in June for groceries. So just to let you know, this is part of the reason why I'm able to put so much in this coming month. I am not doing my emergency binder until the end of the month now, because every month I am taking, every week I roll over any grocery money unspent during the week, and it goes into my 12-month ahead emergency binder. I want a fully funded 1-year binder. I am working on some additional sheets to show you for that as well. That is a project we're working on this weekend. It will also be going up in my Etsy shop, as you can buy them in a single PDF, or you can save a little bit of money and buy them in a bundle set. So that is something we are working on currently right now. So with that being said, I took my $800 budget I was supposed to have July, and I slashed it down to $400. The first $400 I kept. It's in this envelope, and it's going towards my 12-month ahead emergency fund. So we are working on month number 1. Our 1K emergency is already filled now. We're working on month 1 out of 12 months emergency fund. So the first week was $100 or $400. I threw that immediately into this as like a bonus. So that wasn't even actually counted for week 1. Let me backtrack on that. That was just the $400 because I slashed my grocery budget from $800 to $400. So not to confuse you, $400 was just kind of thrown in here. The first week, I used child support money that came in. It was extra money that was owed to me above and beyond regular child support. I used that for my groceries. So I stuck the $100 I had for week 1 in July into here. So that put us up to $500. Then in the second week of July, starting in July, on July 8th through the 14th, I spent $51 in grocery money, and that left me with $49. Y'all, I just threw the extra $1 out of my buffer into here to just round it up to $50. Okay, so now we're at $550 to go into my 12-month ahead emergency binder. Today, I have $32 after spending $68. So I got 10, 20, 30, 1, and 2. So this $32 is going in here. I have now $582 that's going into this zipper envelope. Put this towards the back because I work from front to back. And then, y'all, we still have another week, almost 2 weeks to go in July, just right around 2 weeks to go. So with that being said, we are up to 582. Now, this is not typical for me to be able to throw a whole bunch into my 12-month ahead emergency binder, and this is not something that I pull out on a monthly basis to use and spend. This is something that is going away, being tucked away and forgotten about, unless it's a dire need and we absolutely need it. Now, with that being said, we've got 2 more grocery hauls coming in, y'all. Like 2 more. We're going to spend as little as we can. We're playing the grocery game as we're doing this. I know inflation is kicking everyone's rear end. We have an overloaded still prep pantry. We are dwindling down quite a bit of it, but with the $1,150 we were gifted, that filled up a lot in our freezers, y'all. That filled up a lot back up on our shelves and things like that. So the items that I'm getting on a weekly basis now is just filler ins that we need throughout the week. And having that blessing of $1,150 sent to us in June just topped us off a lot. So that is why we're able to keep our grocery budget low at this time. We do look at sales, we look at rollbacks, we look at prices and things like that. We do try to make friendlier meals. We don't need a huge portion. We don't need 2 pounds of meat on anybody's plate. So we do portion out the kiddos' meals. They do get plenty of meals. They eat snacks and things like that. So at the end of the month, at the end of July, I will take the last 2 weeks' money that I may have left over, if I have any, and I will put it into this envelope. And then I will be pulling out my 12-month ahead emergency binder, and we will be stuffing together. By then, I will have all my trackers done. I will have trackers up on my Etsy shop that we are just getting ready to launch here very shortly. And they will also be available to you. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comment box down below. We will catch you in tomorrow's video when I complete my homeschooling curriculum haul, and I will show you how I organize it, how everything is running, how I keep everything in the works, and we'll also be showing you some extra little goodies because I have both the snack boxes in as well. That is for the geography lesson. It's going to be a really fun year. I've got everything in now, and also down in the description box below, if you're interested in my Every Plate subscription referral link, it's down in the description box below. Feel free to use it if you would like. We just started using it. I am actually using it for the kids' home economics class. We have 3 meals coming to us this coming week on the 19th to be delivered. Each meal we chose, it is 2 people meal. The reason I did that is because the kids will be home during the school year. I'll have Jessica and Philip home. Danya is a public school student. Jesse and Philip will be making these meals and they'll be eating them for lunch. And I found out that Every Plate is actually the lowest cost meal subscription that there is when it comes to dinners and meals. It is $4.99 per plate per person, and I don't have a problem doing that for my kiddos right now. So feel free to look in the description box link below and use that referral code if you would like. I will be showing that when it comes in. Again, it's due to be delivered on the 19th, which is this coming week. So till next time, guys, please remember to stay safe. We'll catch you in the next video. Without Limits Budget is out.